Folks, thanks for joining us again. We're on another really awesome interview with another really awesome MSP, Tye Miller from CBM Technology. Tye, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
So you are the president of CBM Technology, and I know about the company. We've been communicating back and forth via email, but tell us a bit about yourself and tell us a bit about the company.
Oh, sure. Well, a little bit about myself. I've been with CBM in 2025. It'll make my 33rd anniversary here, and start through my career here. We were an OEM builder with computer equipment and a mainframe network, and slowly transitioned over to lands, and today we're involved with cybersecurity. So as the footprint changed, CBM technology changed. And to just kind of go back a little bit about CBM, the business was started in 1973 as a mainframe service provider, where we provided computer services to local businesses as MSPs provide services today, but just in a slightly different manner in 1973, and sort of evolved to where things are today.
Awesome. I think I missed this part, Ty, but how long has the company been in existence?
Since 1973, so a little over 50 years.
Yeah, so I thought I missed that part. That's a long time.
Very long. I believe I was 1 year old when the company started, so I haven't been there from the beginning. But yeah, it's been quite some time. I haven't seen too many IT companies that have been around in business for over 50
I,
years.
I don't. I think I've heard of some that come close, but I've never heard of one that's a long, long time. Well, congratulations to you guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
So over that 50-year time period, on the years obviously that you've been involved, is you've seen a lot. You've seen a lot in the industry. You've seen a lot of what the tech world is changing. Like, what is your opinion on the way the tech world is moving nowadays?
Um, well, I think just what's happened in the last 12 months with the involvement of AI, which I guess is the biggest buzzword, but it's really a game changer in the industry today. Really bringing things fast pace, and adding to all the services that we have today, evolving it, making it stronger. So just a lot of change is happening in a short time. Whereas we were around in the evolution of from the dial-up modem to high-speed internet, and that still took several years to change. And just what's happened within the last year in AI, we've seen more change happening in our industry in that short time frame in comparison to anything else prior.
Where do you think? And I'm asking this question because I'm really interested. Where do you think it's going to go in the near future?
Well, I see the robots, saw the movies, in the 90s that were really, really bad. But to see the ideas come out, and what's the possibility hearing about, uh, I guess driverless taxi cabs that are out there even working it today. It's becoming a reality sooner than we think it is.
Yeah, I mean, who can argue that, right? I mean, I know that with the association, one of the keywords that people are searching for is AI, and now it's also moving like cybersecurity and AI and how AI can be built into the tech stack. Um, with that, leading into the next question I wanted to ask you is, tell us a bit about the services that your company offers.
Sure. So we're an IT management and cybersecurity firm, where we offer fully managed, where we are your MSP, or we offer co-managed, where if you have an existing IT team, or someone that is a director of IT, we support that team where we work alongside. Those are our primary managed services offerings, and we offer things like network monitoring and backups and managed print services to kind of go along with our routine managed services for servers and workstations. In addition to that, which makes CBM a little bit of a differentiator, which we had since 1973 and starting the business, is a software development team, where we still code and write solutions and support some of the software packages we developed back in the day that's still running today.
I think you stole one of the questions I was going to ask you. And I love asking this question to MSPs because they have such good answers a lot of the times. Um, what makes CBM different from all the other MSPs? And I think you touched on it briefly, but tell us a bit more. What makes you guys different?
So we've kind of said a little bit of things on this call that makes us different. Obviously, our age and evolving and seeing a lot of things throughout the years. Our software development team, not all MSPs have development inside. So what we've seen a lot of times in working with clients is if there's a third party vendor that does their software development or integration. Um, there's communication that seems to be dropped where with it all being housed at CBM, we not only give quicker response time by having it, it's one brand to look at. And then I would say, lastly, another big differentiator is on top of all of what we're talking about here today, we're SOC certified, where we have a SOC report that backs up and audits all our findings and solutions.
So there's a whole lot there, a lot to kind of digest and go through. So let's break this down here for a second.
All right.
The company's been around for a very, very long time, probably older than me, to be honest with you. Um, you do a lot of technology infrastructure. You specialize in web development, software programming, get that part. You obviously have a cybersecurity component in that. Um, with the age of the company, you're obviously, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, but
Mhm.
you're obviously international or national.
We are national.
Okay.
We do have some businesses that do operate internationally,
Okay.
but to say that uh, they're just a handful of logos that are internationally, but they're headquartered within the 50 states.
Okay. So by no means a small company now that you have an international presence. So the support structure. So let's say I'm a client, I'm looking for your services. I can rest assured that no matter what happens, you guys have the support services and resources to support my company, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's a very big part that a lot of companies look at is like, should I say, can you support our services? If you can, tell us a bit about how you actually support your clients.
Yeah, so our help desk or our NOC, our Network Operations Center, is internally at our headquarters. It was built really from the ground up when began supporting our customers back from the mainframe days and just sort of evolved with today's solutions. Today, we do have international staff that can also help with 24-hour monitoring and support and response times. So that has definitely really stepped up our game where we can offer, beyond 8 to 5 services that still has, our technical staff working, a normal 8-hour day, just being in different time zones.
And then the other question, Ty, and you seem like a very tech guy. Am I right about that?
Well, it's wearing off.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a tech guy. I love talking tech all day long, right? Do you still actually get involved in the tech side of things?
I do not. I do not. If anything, it's more for personal. Within my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Looking at, and it's not really what we do on a daily basis. I let CBM take care of that stuff for me as far as the computer security and whatnot. It's more what else is out there that's evolving, that's electronic and has IP. If you plug it in and it needs the internet, it has my attention.
And there's a reason why I asked that question is because obviously with that being said is you're obviously staying up to date with what's going on. You obviously enhancing your skills, your education, and keeping informed of everything that's going on in the tech world. Because, like you said when we started this, is AI is just blowing up, right?
Yes, it is. Very
Um,
much.
yeah, I'm sure we could talk a lot more about where you think that's going, and so many people have different opinions. But let's get back to the company here. All right, so CBM, you have an international brand. You're very, very large. A lot of clients. I understand where your position is. Tell us, when you look at clients, who is your typical ideal client?
So that's a great question, and it comes here in January of 2025. We just looked at our 2024 data. About 25% of our clientele come from the finance vertical. Um, that's our primary vertical. So we're very well diversified with about 20 verticals in general that we service, with five of them making up our top 75%. Which, if I could recall offhand, we have oil and gas, being from South Louisiana. We do some sled work, some agriculture work, and some manufacturing to make up the top 5%. With that, also in relation to the size, I guess what's ideal, anything small business, small, medium sized business, we seem to be a really good fit. 50 plus employees, multi location. We really make that sing, when we establish a relationship. That's a really good fit. But of course, we have some smaller and we also have some larger. So uh, we'll take. If it's just the backup services, we just do backup services for certain clientele.
Sure.
So whatever fits, whatever we need to do to earn our trust, to do or allow more of our services. We offer a lot. So to say you do everything with CBM, I would love it, and that would be ideal. But as we know, that's not always the case.
Yeah, so basically you cater to the client's needs, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ty, we're running up on time here. We've got about 2 minutes left. But before we do go into a closing of this time, is there anything that you would like to say in closing comments to your audience or people that are watching now or in the future?
Yeah, I would say, cybersecurity. We find that a lot of businesses are not really taking it seriously, meaning we see some businesses get compromised because they're not fully equipped, or even they don't take the necessary measures to protect them even after getting compromised. So it's real out there, and it's going to be getting even scarier. So it's not a nice to have thing anymore; it's a need to have thing. So definitely, cybersecurity is going to be. The analytics are out there with the data of how many threats are out there, and it's only getting worse. So protect yourself. Not It doesn't necessarily have to be with CBM technology, but the other thing I want to point out is not all MSPs are created equal. So do your homework before you sign up with an MSP, and make sure that you're comparing apples to apples, that you get and the protection that you deserve for your business.
Yeah, some really valid points there, and we always encourage visitors, clients, even companies that we speak to, do your checks, and that's why these interviews that we do with you are so crucial, because a lot of the people actually get to know who you are, and you hit the nail on the head there a few minutes ago. Is like a lot of companies don't put the value and don't put the urgency on it, and it's not about when it's not about if it's going to happen, it's about when it's going to happen, because it is going to happen, right?
That's right.
Well, Ty, thanks so much for your insight. I really appreciate this time. I know we're going to be speaking more shortly, but I really appreciate the time. And anyone, if you want to visit Ty's company, CBM Technology, the website is down below. Go have a look, see if they're a good fit for you. And as Ty says, do your background check on them and see if they can actually deliver what they promised to do. I have no doubt they can, and I have no doubt you'll be very happy with them. But go look. The website is down below. Ty, thanks so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it as well.
You have a fantastic day.
You as well. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.